We have a late upload tonight. We just got back from SeaWorld, and I got some of the goodest footage. The goodest footage? The best footage. The funnerest, goodest footage ever. So today is going to be a quick one, you guys. We're at Playlist Live, and then we took the whole family to SeaWorld, and now we're exhausted, and we're here in our hotel room. So I have a clip from Business Day at Playlist Live. You look really kind of, I'm not going to lie, hot. Very hot.
Look like
Rocktar's eating a bucket of cookies.
I look like a cookie monster.
Rocktar, did you have fun today at SeaWorld?
Did you see the dolphins?
Saw dolphins and a killer whale.
And turtles and manatees.
I'm not even exaggerating. I can't wait to upload this vlog with the dolphin show and the killer whale show, and I did some dancing, some public dancing. It's gonna be a really good vlog. It'll probably be up on Tuesday. Anyway, say hi to the family. It's right now. It's Saturday night. Right now. Hey everybody, who had fun at SeaWorld? Who had fun? Hey Shamu, did you have fun at SeaWorld?
No. They made me go on the manta ray ride.
Dad was scared. We forced him to go on the manta ray.
I wanted a safety, but they wouldn't give me one.
You wanted a what?
I wanted a helmet, but they wouldn't give me one.
Give him one. No, ma'am. Scary monster! Okay, so what I'm about to show you right now is a clip of me on the very first day, on Friday of Playlist Live. I got to do a little speech about business. It was the business day. Friday is the first day of Playlist Live, and they talk about, you know, the business of YouTube and all that. And they asked me to give like a little 10-minute speech just about, you know, how I got started in business. And I have a little speech that I give here. So I'm going to show that to you guys right now. And then tomorrow is a one-take Sunday. Big announcement. Can I say that? Can I say it? I just said it. It's the goodest announcement we've ever made. It's the goodest. But seriously, stay tuned tomorrow. Big announcement. What?
Yeah, one take tomorrow. Are we doing one take Monday?
We might, because we're going to be traveling all day.
Yeah.
Don't be pissed!
Yeah, you guys.
We're traveling!
We're real time anyway, right?
Right.
Real time on the traveling.
Whoa, real-time travel. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Here's the clip of me on stage at Playlist Live for Business Day. Seriously, big announcement tomorrow.
I love the sound of my voice. Ha ha. Ooh, zing.
Oh no, now you're just out.
Come on! Hello. Should I not use it?
Hello. I'm not going to come to Playlist Live again if you guys can't get your microphones to work.
Oh snap.
So, we're filming, I'm just not going to use it. We're filming for the documentary. I felt embarrassed. I was over there getting my makeup done. Corey makes me wear makeup. He wants me to look handsome for the movie. So, these are the documentary cameras. You guys can wave too. Hello. Okay, so this is Business Day. Business Day at Playlist Live. You guys, all you care about is money, probably. Yeah. Business. That's all you guys care. You guys are sellouts. Pre-rollers. Should I keep trying this? No? Okay, so I was thinking about what I was going to talk about here at Business Day, and I had a really cool experience yesterday, actually, that I thought I would share with you guys. My grandfather, Colonel Eugene Haynes Butler, was a colonel in the Air Force, and after he retired from the Air Force, he started his own business. He started a clothing store in Cache Valley, which is in Logan, Utah, called The Union. It was a men's and women's clothing store. Maybe you could, I don't know what you'd compare it to, like maybe like The Buckle. Does anybody know what The Buckle is? It's like the buckle of its day. Anyway, so my grandfather, he started this clothing business, and yesterday, on our way here to Playlist Live, walking through the airport was my grandpa has since passed away. He died about 3 or 4 years ago from a stroke. Big part of my life, always growing up. Grandpa Eugene was like the guy I looked up to. He was a colonel in the Air Force, so when you went to his house, it was like you toed the line and you did what Grandpa Eugene said, because he was a colonel in the Air Force, right? And I always love to tell that story. But anyway, we're sitting there, and this guy who's a pilot now walked by, and my mom's like, I can't remember his, Mick. And she's like, this is your grandpa's business partner who started the Union, you know, like years and years ago. And it was cool to meet this guy, because I'd never met him before. And I really have to, like, oh, hey. La la la. I'll just keep it here. Can I put it in my pocket? Just in case it turns on. Oh, hey. I'll be in and out. I'll just be loud and obnoxious like normal. Anyway, so the point of the story is if it wasn't for entrepreneurs like my grandpa, I probably wouldn't even be here because my mom and dad met in the mall where my grandpa had this clothing business. My mom worked at Zales Jewelers. She sold diamonds. Ladies, you like those diamonds. And my dad worked for my grandpa, his dad, at the clothing store, and they met in the mall. So if it wasn't for small business and entrepreneurial-minded people, I may never be made. Hello. So, talking about business, what's the point of business? Money, right? And why do we want money? We gotta buy stuff. If you think about it, we go to school from kindergarten at least till you graduate. Don't drop out of school, kids. Go all the way through the whole thing. So at least for 13 years, and then a lot of you go to higher education. For what reason? So that you can get a good job, right? You gotta get that degree or get a piece of paper so you can get a good job. And if you think about it, if you break business down to this, the most basic level, we're all trying to achieve the same things. We wanna get money so we can buy nice things and spend more time with our friends and family. That's the point of it, right? We want to be with our friends and family, so we need money, because unless we're going to start living on the law of consecration, where like, you milk my cows and I churn your butter, that's probably not going to happen. So we need money to live in this world. And, money is always looked on as bad sometimes, like the root of all evil, but money is amoral. Money is like a brick. You can use a brick to build a church, or you can use a brick to bash somebody over the head with. So money isn't bad, it's, the greed of money. So if you break business down to the basic level, we're just trying to do things so that we can spend more time with our friends and family, and that's what's really important, right? Now, don't get me wrong, some people have businesses because they have a passion and they have a dream and they want to do something good for the world, and that's the best business to be in, is something that you love. And that's always the hope that I had. I never, ever gave up the hope of doing something I loved for a living. And I'll just tell you this, I don't know if you guys knew this, but work sucks. Right? Don't you hate going to work and clocking in and you have somebody that tells you when and where you have to be? I remember back when I was, I had a boss, I couldn't, if I wanted to go out to lunch with my wife one afternoon, I couldn't because I was on the clock. My brother, Logan, who is here at Playlist Live, he's so hot, ladies, be watching out for him. He had to quit his job because he tried to get time off to come here and be with us on spring break, and I said, sorry, you can't get the time off, we're really busy right now. And just that concept of you can't leave. You can't go be with your family in Orlando, Florida because you have to stay here and make sandwiches for us. He worked at a sandwich shop. I hated that feeling, the feeling that somebody controlled me and told me when and where I could be and when I had to show up. And it's not like I'm afraid of work, you have to work. You guys know that I work hard.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Hi, Glozell. Don't interrupt my presentation. Sit down. That's the power of the microphone. I'm glad you got it working now. I'm really going to get into this. How long can I talk? 2 hours? 10 minutes? So the point of it all is believe. At least have that hope. I know some of, I read negative comments on Twitter and, YouTube like, well, you're just lucked out because Philly D gave you a shout out. And now you got cute kids and a hot wife, you're just lucky. You just have to have that faith and that hope that you can do something you love. You don't have to have a job you hate. And you might for a little while, because you gotta pay the bills, You gotta pay, you gotta buy groceries and stuff or you'll die. But the point is you have to believe in being able to find something that you love. Because at the end of the day, like we talked about at the very beginning, you're just working so that you have money so that you can be with your friends and family. If you can do something that you love to earn that money to be with your friends and family, your life's gonna be better. So that's the first step, and there's a million things I could say, this is what you need to do to be successful in business. The point is, have that hope that you can find something that you love, you can make a difference in other people's lives, and you'll get paid for it. Because if you love what you do, you'll be one of the best people at it. And if you're the best at something, you're probably going to get paid pretty well to do it. Because if you love it, you're going to do it. You would do it for free. That's the goal. You want to find something that you would do for free, and if somebody will pay you to do what you love, then that's a good deal. And that's what happened with me and YouTube. I started a granite countertop business about 5 or 6 years ago. I was working for a granite fabricator. I worked, 12 hours a day. I had to clock in at 6 a.m. and I usually didn't clock out till 6 at night when we finished, renovating a kitchen or a bathroom. And I worked hard all day long to earn money to provide for my wife and kids. But I didn't want that. So I knew, because of my grandpa and my dad, who were entrepreneurial spirited, that I wanted to own my own business. So when I started my granite countertop business, it was like, I don't want to do granite countertops for a living, but I know I want to work for myself. I want to be my own boss. So starting that business, and you got to think of it in steps. Like, you're not going to get that dream job tomorrow. You have to work towards it. Get in the field that you love. Whatever it is, whether it's YouTube or something totally different. Find that thing that you love and just believe that you can and you will. It's the secrets to life are hidden behind the word cliche. All the times you're like, oh, that's just a cliche. That's the secret. The secret is there's no secrets. Never give up, never quit, have patience. It sucks to have patience because you have to wait. Sometimes you have to wait for things to happen. You have to work hard over time. The Tortoise and the Hare, it's the best story you can read. Best book out there. Aesop's Fable. The tortoise wins every time. Slow and steady wins the race. It's just like a river, cuts through mountains. Just that persistence. Andy Dufresne dug out of Shawshank Prison with a spoon because he didn't quit every day. He just dug a little bit. You guys saw Shawshank Redemption? It's such a good movie. Check it out. It's on the movie place where you get movies. Where did you watch? You can't go to video stores anymore, right? Is it on Netflix?
Redbox. Netflix.
That's a good business. Redbox. So I guess the point of this is believe in yourself. And I always say that YouTube is a dream come true of a dream I never knew I even had. This is, for me to be able to, I always have, every couple weeks I have that realization, I get paid to be with my family. And it's a lot of work. I'm not saying it's I'm just this jolly old guy that just, film my hot wife and cute kids. I was up till 2:30 in the morning last night editing today's vlog. And then I got up at 7 this morning to go on a 5-mile run. Where's Brendan? There he is, buddy. We went 5 miles this morning, me and you, bud. It was great. Men who sweat together, steam. But that's the key, is not giving up, believing that you can find something you love, and being persistent. And all that other crap you guys have heard me say in my videos. So, welcome to Playlist Live. Is this the first official thing? Am I I guess you did. This should be fun. The next 3 days, you'll see us walking around, and we'll be we have a meet and greet on Sunday, and then I'm going to be on 800 panels. So if you want to hear my voice more, which I like to hear my voice, then come check out those panels. So thank you guys for coming out. It's good to see you. You're beautiful, handsome, especially you. All right, thanks guys. Appreciate it.